Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for December 16th through the 22nd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aries. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Swords. I don't think, this almost looks like avoidance of something, but I don't think you're avoiding it. If anything, I think you're... I think it has to do with you stepping into your power fully, and you think you're there, but you're not there quite yet. It's like you got this much left, and you're like, it's fine. I'm fine right here. You know what I mean? So that's kind of, but it's not from avoidance. It's from you telling yourself that that's all you got, you know you got more. Okay, we'll see. Maybe there is some avoidance there in the clarification, but for now, I'm not fully getting it as that. In the recent past, the Four of Wands, the Death card, the Knight of Pentacles, there's a commitment here that somehow it came to an end, and I see you coming out of the aftermath slowly but surely. Really taking your time there and just kind of dealing with whatever this was. In the current situation, the Hierophant, the Five of Swords, the Emperor, that's where I see that energy of you being able to be this, but you stop somewhere here and you're saying that's what I'm about, that's all I got. Or it's like, no, you're fully aware that you got a little more, but for some reason you're telling yourself, nah, that's it. So that's why it's kind of coming in as deceptive. Okay. In the immediate future, the Devil, the Queen of Cups, the Star. That's the thing, because if you don't fully align with yourself, you don't fully know what your desires are in you. Because this opens up the path to your biggest desire, which I don't know what that is. You're just showing me, okay, this is what I desire most, and this is me heading in that direction. But you heading in that direction comes from a little bit of a distorted place, because remember, you didn't fully align with yourself. You aligned with a version that you thought was of yourself, but it's not the best that it can be. So that kind of tells me that your perception over what your heart desire is a little distorted. It's kind of like, when you build something on a not that great of a foundation, and at some point it comes down, and it's like, well, you knew from the get-go. Why are you surprised that it's coming down now? You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's see what we're talking about here. Let me see the Seven of Swords, the Emperor, the Knight of Cups, the Death card. What is this? Ooh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's like when you know what you're about, when you know what you're able, and you're telling yourself, no, I'm a little less than that. And this comes from you. It's like, why? You have your energy here, fully stepping into your power, and you're right there, a step away from that. You're like, nah. It's, did you get comfortable? Like, what's the deal here? It's your own struggle with this. That final step towards stepping into your power fully. Let me see the Four of Wands. In the recent past, the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit. Okay, so whatever this commitment was, I see it building up slowly but surely in a healthy way. It looks good. It looks okay. I feel like it's hiding something from me. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm not going to be suspicious of it. It looks okay, whatever this commitment was, whatever this situation was with you involved. Let me see the Death card. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. For the Death card, you get the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, the Magician. I don't know if that's you. I have no idea, but somebody here is manifesting the ending of this because it's like, okay, it's okay, yeah, but that's it. Okay, and very clear about it. Like, this has to be gone, and I know it's gonna be sad and devastating potentially, but like, this has to end. Okay. There's some loose ends to this that I'm not catching yet. For the Knight of Pentacles, in the recent past, you get the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles. Did it lack? It lacked something, this situation. That's why it came to a close. It lacked something that you're showing me you in the direction of what you truly desire and what works for you and what's best for you. And it lacked that ingredient over there. Which that would be love, but not only love, the support system, the, you know, as two people lift each other up. This kind of feels monotone. This kind of feels like it's gone all right, okay, but there's no like real evolution to it. There's no growth to it. There's no, hey, I'll push you and then you push me and then, you know, we grow together and things like that. There's just, it's okay, comfortable, which is very interesting because it's very similar to what you're doing now when it comes to you, personally, just you. No connection here. No, hey, you know, I'll lift you up, then you lift me up and things. No. This is you. It carries quite the similar tone. But you decided because of that tone that you're not going to be a part of it or something, which is quite ironic because now you're dealing with the same energy that applies to you only. And then what you want is looking almost the same, but it has a little bit of step up to it. It has a little bit of this is it to it, you know? And that's what I'm talking about here. The stepping into your power fully, that's the place of this is it, you know? The place where you're at and you're stopping and you're saying, that's all I got. That's that connection there that you said no to because it wasn't this is it, you know? So quite ironic here that this energy comes back for you to deal with in a very different way. Let me see the Hierophant. The 6 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the King of Wands in the current situation. I don't understand this. It's like, usually I don't see this in your readings. You know? I just see you, okay, I'm stepping fully in my power, or I'm nowhere near that because, you know, I'm not in the mood or I'm dealing with something that's not my concern right now. But this kind of continuous struggle, which is playing more underneath the surface, because on the surface, you're really trying to even convince yourself that you're good where you're at. It's almost like you don't want more from yourself or something. And I know that you do because I see the energies here. But why then the conflict? I feel like you got comfortable where you're at. For the 5 of Swords, in the current situation, you get the Page of Wands, the Chariot, the Devil. How do I explain this? Man, and I see it so clear in my head, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to explain it. I did touch on it a little bit when we went through the first round of the cards. So it's like, if this is you right here, and you start from this place. And I think I did this for you before with the paths. Yeah, I did. Okay. this is the path of you stepping into your full power, right? This is the path that looks, right next to it is the path that looks very, very, very similar to the actual path of stepping into your power. You're on the second one. You're on the second one, and you've convinced yourself that you're on, no, I'm on the real deal. I'm right here. The second one is more comfortable. The second one is a place in which you've gotten at some point, and you felt good because you did step into your power and it felt good, but you stayed there, where the original path requires more growth and more you stepping out of your comfort zone. And you're not doing that because it's more comfortable in the second one. You know, and because it looks so similar to the first one, you're like, yeah, no, this is it. I'm good here. But the problem is you're starting to build on the second one as if you were on the first one. And whatever you build here, it's based on a false premises that this is the real path, the actual path. So whatever you start to build on here from this place, it's going to be a little false. It's going to be a little distorted. Because I see you starting to, you know, add to it. Like, yeah, no, I'm growing now from this original place of me stepping into my power. Which is not. You're still on the side one. You're still in the comfort zone. But you're starting to build there. So it's shown up as if every energy you put in there, as if building on there, it's that crooked foundation, that distorted foundation to things, right? It's going to show up like that. Let's do the Emperor. In the current situation, the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. That's the freaking path. That's the original path. So it's here. You know it's here. It's calling out to you. It's, you know, it has your name written all over it. It's like, come on over. And you see it. So you see both. You're lying to yourself about the second one to keep yourself there because you're in your comfort zone there. To step into your power fully would require to step out of your comfort zone. That's why you're not doing it. Man, and it's nice. And I also, you know, I'm a little baffled here because I see you seeing it. You're like, you're kind of telling me, yeah, I know about that original path. I know it. Been there before, but you know, this one looks similar. It's kind of the same, right? So I'm okay here. I know this one. I know you know this one. Every time you step into your power, it's going to feel different because it requires more and more growth. So you have been on the path there, but you took the side road because it's like more comfortable. For the Devil in the immediate future, you get the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Wands, and then you're approaching commitment or wanting to initiate something in the direction of creating commitments, but you're starting it off from the distorted foundation. How do you think those are going to go in the long run? Initially, it feels good, just like it feels good that you're on your path here, the right path. But like, if it's all distorted, how do you think these are going to look on the long run? Because I see you going out there into the world. Like, okay, let's spread out. Let's spread this energy out. Let's, you know, I don't know. And then I see the real you right next to it. They're not that far off, these two paths. They're right one next to another. That's why they even look so similar. For the Queen of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's two versions of this almost. It's like you've got one foot on the original path, one foot on the second path, on the false path. And it's because you are aware of the second path that you're not there, and that it takes just one little step to get back on track with that. And that one little step is going to be very uncomfortable because that's what sets you on the right path here. Yeah, so basically we're talking about stepping into your power fully because that's what you're being called to do here. And as you proceed, as you go on with one foot on the original path, one foot on the second, you're going to have to, you're probably going to look at things from two very different options here. One, the distorted one, the real one. You know? And they look, again, they look very similar. There's a very different feel to them, though. You know, there's a healthy foundation and there's a distorted foundation. As to the star in the immediate future, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and then it might get you into this place of confusion, not even knowing what you want anymore. And again, it's going to make sense, because which path are you on to establish what you want from that path? Oh, both. Well, that's why you don't know what you want anymore. And it's going to feel a little blurry when you look up ahead at things you may desire, or things that your heart may desire. You may be like, uh-oh, what do I want? I don't know. Why? I don't know. Well, I do, because you have 2 feet on 2 very different paths here that run parallel. That's the frustrating part of this. If one was here and one was all the way there, you know, it would have been easier to differentiate. But because they're so close, they're gonna look the same. You and your paths. What's up with you spreading into 2 paths all the time? You're the only one that these paths keep coming back for. Let me see here. From the universe, you get the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. I think what will truly keep you closer and closer and potentially bring you all the way on the right path for you to stepping into your power would be to stay connected to yourself as much as possible, but to your heart, to your inner self, you know? Which I see it being difficult at times. Sometimes you're succeeding, other times it's difficult. For some reason, that final step to step into your power fully is very uncomfortable for you. So whenever you stay tuned to yourself there and it gets uncomfortable, try to stick with it. Try to stay with it. I think that's where the key is. You know? I don't know what it is that's so uncomfortable. It could have to do with your self-worth, with you loving yourself and things like that. It definitely has to do only with you, you know, so. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.